Um, all right, so let's do. So now to unlock C ships, what do I need to do to get C ships unlocked? Do I have to just win with the B ship? Is that what I do? Does it tell you how to unlock C ships? Get to Sector 8 with Kestrel B and advanced mode enabled to unlock this ship. Okay, so it's just getting to the final sector. So it's basically winning a run with any B, with all the B ships is what we got to do. So let's play a stupidly OP ship. Let's play the freaking Red Tail. Kestrel A, you suck. Let's win a run with Kestrel B. Crazy OP ships. So we're gonna move you to shields and you to weapons here. All right. Kidneys and intestines are interesting. Eyeballs too, but people are always more interested in stuff like hearts, which are pretty boring organs, really. Alright. Hearts are so boring. Please nerf FTL. Subset. Yeah, nerf FTL. Well, it probably means I need to play that mod that Biohazard recommended. There's a mod that he did that says something to do with store RNG. I haven't tried that mod yet, but I kind of want to try it just to see how it affects stores. I feel like that changes FTL too much though, so I don't know that I want to do that. Free human is like a 30 to 40 scrap deal, so I guess I'm going to take it. Even though I don't really want the human, but it's a good deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, it's a dead end down there, so I got to go like 1, 2, 3, down and up and across. Okay. Yeah, I just have to get to Sector 8, so I don't even have to beat the run. I just got to get to Sector 8. Please don't hack my weapons. Okay, that's great. What about the D ships? How do you unlock those? I've been unlocking those when viewers have been sending me those D ships. Although, that sounds like something dirty. Okay. Alright, 2 humans. Let's hope they can put this fire out before it spreads. They're 2 humans, so I don't have faith, but... You love double D ships. Double D ships are the best. Double D ships are the best. Oh my god, these humans really can't. This fire has spread 4 times since those stupid humans were in there trying to put it out. God damn it, humans. Why do you just suck at everything? You just suck at life. Oh my god, please don't get away. Okay. Humans suck at life. That is what we've learned today. Alright, now we gotta do a little rotation system here. Okay. Go heal, bros. Go heal. What mode do you use to change background and see how much jump left you have? Dick Tutor, type ! mods and it'll tell you. It will tell you exactly which mods I'm using for those. Pixar, you didn't unlock the D. Okay. Can you be one of the smelly humans? Sure, Tyler Wooten. You can be this smelly human right here. Tyler Wooten. Alright. Alright. Sorry if I sound negative, but that last run was really crap, so... I want to get my revenge on FTL for being a douche... For being a D. For being a D for douchebag. Don't let you die, bro. We got a news flash. I'm probably gonna vent you the first chance I get. Jesus. Freaking 2 damage missiles. Hate you, game. Hate you. Humans don't last long on Rand's run. That's right. That's a good deal. I gotta take that. That's a really good deal. If you've never been on a Rand ship, choosing to be human, bad plan. Unless you like being vented. Pieboy, where are you? Pieboy usually asks to be vented. So 21 scrap. I do have the system repair, so I can maybe buy long-range scanners. My advice on not dying on FTL runs, don't be on them. There you go. Don't play FTL. That's how you don't die. All right, there's long-range scanners. That's a great Sector 1 get. Does anyone know how to add a system to an empty room in Superluminal? Been trying for a while. Garrison, I highly recommend you watch me and Biohazard's superluminal tutorial that we did. If anybody has the link for that, I should really create a link for that. And beyond that, if you want a lot of help, you should just watch Biohazard's playlist for how to use superluminal. Well, there's my YouTube. I don't know. That doesn't give the link to that exact video. It's probably under FTL modded runs. So maybe... Wow. Wow, that's 2 free crew. I wish I got these crew last run. It's probably under modded runs on my YouTube, if you can find it there. It's like... It's kind of long. I think it's like an hour long, but it goes through creating a ship from scratch, basically. Otherwise, I don't know how to help you. Let's see. So that's dead end over there. Can't do that. Level 2 piloting I would like before I go in there, since I don't have Clone Bay. 2 Zoltans is Pog. 2 Zoltans is really, really good. I'll take that deal. Can I get some scrap before I go into here? I have 6 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. I think that's the video. Let me check. Yes, superluminal ship creation and trial. There it is. That's the one. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. That's when I'm like just looking at it as a very inexperienced person. It's not that one. It's not the wrong. That's not the right one. That's me fumbling around aimlessly in superluminal, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. By the way, have you heard of the cut race ghost? Yes. Oh yeah, that cut race is actually in a lot of mods that we've played. I think they're called holograms in either SMPK Insurrection or Capstan Edition. Okay. All right, nice. So now we get level 2 piloting for hopefully blue option for free stuff here. Yeah, it's in a couple. It's an activated race in a number of mods out there. Yes, finally, it wasn't nothing. Finally, it wasn't nothing. All right, so can I get the value point and shield? I can. All right. Okay, well, he is a shieldless ship, but he does have cloaking. So I need some good luck here. All right, started off with a dodge. That's pretty nice. Oh, God, this could be bad. Oh, God. Okay, that was a good dodge. All right, value point and piloting actually did some work for me there. He has dodged every asteroid so far. You're supposed to be a famous concede ship. Kenny, this guy's supposed to concede, and he hasn't conceded yet. I feel like something's not happening correctly here. There we go. But yeah, the ghosts, if anybody's not familiar with them, are basically half-health humans. Oh wait, I could have gotten a cross over there. Damn. Half-health humans that are like Lanius in that they don't take... They don't take vacuum damage, venting. You can't vent them. They're humans you can't vent, so basically they're the worst kind of humans. Unventable humans. Okay, that's a good dodge. You found it. Nice. Burger's like, I'm on the case. All right, let me check. That's probably the right one. Oh, crap. That guy blocked a shot. Yes, how to create an FTL ship with random biohazard. That is exactly the right one. I need to make a command out of that later. Thank you, Burger. Appreciate that. Damn it, he hit my weapons. And of course, he kept the only thing online that can do damage to us. The stupidly OP missile, which is any missile. Okay, good. All right, we dodged it. All right, do I want to fire at his piloting here? Yes, I do. Hopefully this will kill him. No, but it did delay him, so that's fine. Go. Wonder why they were cut from the game. I don't know. There's a lot of things in the code of FTL. I mean, when you mod FTL, like a lot of the people in our chat do, you learn a lot about FTL. There's a lot of things in there that you're like, why didn't they have that? There was actually a missile drone in the game. I can understand why that was cut, because it's pretty OP, even though they balanced it by making it really slow. But there's like, there's some weapons in there that aren't actually in the final game. So there's a lot of stuff like that in the code. When am I upgrading to Rand 119? My next death. My next death. We'll keep track of that. You can keep track and let me know when that happens. Rock controlled? How about hell no? Had enough missiles for one day. Alright. When I get vented, that will be the time. Alright, we almost have enough for our shield. So the 118 is how many times I've lost FTL runs. Something like that. I'm pretty sure Burger figured out a long time ago that's the number of times I've been cloned. Pretty sure that's what the 118 is. It's the number of times I've been cloned. No, it was Clayman Dell. Clayman Dell was the one who was like, Rand 112. Well, maybe I forget. It was either Burger or Clayman Dell or a mixture of the two of you coming up with that crazy stuff. Rand 112 was the one who died in a freak gasoline fight accident. So what a way to go. Freak gasoline fight accident. There were 117 versions before this version, that's right. Kind of weird for how big this game is to have a good amount of cut content. I don't know if it's a good amount. I mean, I'm pretty sure every game that's ever been created has some stuff that didn't make it in the final game. Pretty sure that's like a thing with game development. I don't think it's weird. I think it's normal for a game, for games. Do this, do this, do this, do this. What happened to the original Rand? He was a Highlander whose head got cut off, and so he got absorbed, but he still got cloned. So there can be only one. You know, why do you think the last name is McDonald? I'm Scottish Highlander. I was originally a Highlander, and then I just started cloning myself after the first, you know, head cut off. It was a Claymandale creation that you stole as your own. Nice. You mean Rand 001? He was a caveman. That's the story of Rand 000 is the Highlander, and then the caveman's after that. Sure. Let's go down to 4 fuel. Who cares? Why not? Pulsar. I think I'm fine with Pulsar here. Rand 007, Secret Agent Man. That's correct. That is correct. Secret Agent Man. Ba, ba, ba. It's a good song. So we fire right as the pulsar goes off. Wow, he did the same thing. Luck-based, but... Okay. Now we got all his weapons offline. That's good. Well, actually, pulsar hit it too, so that's good. So if you go heal, bro. We actually have a shield with our double Zoltans. Even with them being pulsared, but... doesn't guard against either the missile or the double laser, so that kind of sucks. Please don't hit my weapons. How did I get a weapon? Oh, because he hit my weapons. That's right. All right, everything in the weapons. Okay. No weapons for you, stupid rebel invader human. Then there was Rand 003.1416, who just looked like a circle. He had a very round head. Called him Pie Head. Pie Head Rand. Got made fun of a lot at school. Poor Pie Head Rand. One of my favorite weapons in the game is the PDS shot. Yeah, that's in the code. We've had people give us weapons that are actually just the PDS shot. So, okay. All right, we can get a lot of scrap here. Let's hope we can get a weapon upgrade this run. That's not a piece of crap. That's what we're going to hope for. Attempt to download. Yeah, I need fuel. So if we fail, it's fine. He can't get through our shields. We have double Zoltan, so we are immune to damage from this guy. What did the PDS shot do? 3 damage with a high breach chance. I'm pretty sure. Was it all it is? The same thing that the PDS actually does to you. Wait, is it PDS or is that ASB? I can't remember. PDQ, TGIF, I don't know. One of those things. It's basically an ASB. Yeah, that's what I think it is. All right. Do I want to get a power? I want to save for a weapon upgrade. That's an ASB that fires PDQ and does BFG or BFD. Big frickin' damage. All right, that would be a Mantis that I will not be able to vent. So let's go over here. What is PDS? Point Defense System? Something like that? That'll be my guess. I don't remember what it is in FTL. I thought it was ASB. There's like a point defense system that shoots in the air to space bombardment. I don't know. Frickin', what are those things called? Acronyms. I can never keep them straight. STD? Yeah, it's one of those. It's an infection that won't go away. It's like humanitis. You need to vent it to get rid of it. Oh, we already have our weapons fully charged there, fully upgraded, fully trained. Almost a double reward, but they decided, nah, we're not going to give you a double reward because we're FTL and we're stingy and mean. Okay, we are looking for a store with weapons in it. That's what we're looking for. Hacking would be okay, but we did get some fuel from those last couple of jumps. That's great. Damn, two laser shots plus a missile is super OP early game. Because 2 shields only protects you from the laser thing. And and basically it's the missile that's stupidly OP. It's the missile that's OP early game. Because they're always OP. Because missiles suck and we don't like them. FTL is bully. I do not know what that means. 3 damage, 100% breach chance, 5 shield pierce for only 1 power and 9 charge time. Yeah, you should never. Yeah, in the description is you should never see this. Yep. 7 missiles. See, that's a pretty good deal because if we get the 15 missile cell deal, I'm going to take that because if we get that event, that is actually very nice. Very, very nice. So we will go for that. All right. 88 scrap. We could totally buy a flak with this money. If the game would give me a store that sold a flak. I could even sell a basic laser for a burst laser 2. Would be nice. So let's get a store. Can I have a store that has weapons in it? Please, video game, that are not terrible. Let me clarify. Not terrible weapons. That's what I'm looking for. All right, another guy that can't do damage. So either fight guys that can do literally nothing to us or have missiles that can do crap tons of damage to us. But what I will say is this ship is just so really freaking overpowered that we're fine. 3 fuel is pretty good deal, but I want more scrap. And I'm hoping for a double reward. Do. Double reward? No, no double rewards. All right, there's a store. So we can go 1, 2, 3, I guess. This would actually be a very good dive sector. Let's get 1 in the store, see what we get. If we get cloaking, I might actually consider diving here. Okay, there's a missile. Alright. All the manted boarding. You would think we were in a mantis sector or something. Are we in a mantis sector? I think we are. Damn. Alright, it's fine. Only 1 damage, not too bad. Or was that a 2 damage missile? I'm not sure. I think that was a 1 damage missile. Nice. No more missile shots for you because it's rude to shoot missiles at people. On one of my runs, I found a flak 1 at the store on the first jump you took. Wow. That's my favorite type of run. You know what? I'm going to move the human here so we can get cross-training, but also because I want my Mantis free to deal with borders. So a little bit of cross-training. Which are apparently, aren't cross-trainers a type of shoe? Alright, emergency respirators. Okay, there's some weapons. Ion Stunner is not bad. But it's kind of a side grade from basic laser. Pike beam is probably the way to go here. If I do pike beam, sell a basic laser, that's definitely an upgrade. So we do that. Sell that. We sell that. And we sell that. I mean, we upgrade that and get power. Where'd my pike beam go? There it is. What's wrong with me? Where do I go? There. There. Okay. You only watch part of your Oni live stream, so you have to ask, did I change my cooling aqua tuner to steel? Common sense, I don't know which Oni live stream you're talking about. I played it 2 days in a row, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure all of my aqua tuners are steel now. I did, yeah. Aptom would know, because Aptom's here for everyone. Human, Zoltan, Mantis. If I could get the NG, we would be up to 4 alien species. I don't really have the scrap for that. Let's get one more power. We're pretty darn strong right now. I don't think I dive here. Hey, what's up, bolster balls? Silent Angel created a ship with 8 of those ASBs. I think I remember that ship. 24 would actually have been a 1 scrap savings. Zoltan homeworlds are abandoned. I mean, Zoltan Shield is the correct choice. I would go to abandoned if I want to have a chance at that achievement. I'm going to get that achievement eventually. I don't really care about achievements anymore. Let's go for Zoltan Shield. NG would be good to have. I couldn't afford it. I would have had to sell something, and I just spent a bunch of scrap. It would have been very inefficient to sell something back just to get an NG. Okay. I might have to just go to the store for fuel. Oh, this sector sucks. I have to go down here. So I have to go here just to buy a couple fuel and to go a direction that will work in this sector. Watch them have a flak. Okay, thank God there's no flak that I'm missing here. Switching out his aqua tuner is one of those one last things he did for an hour after the normal stream end time. Yes. There were a lot of things that I did after the stream was over. Should have been over. Oh, man. Look at this frickin' ship. This is stupid. This is a stupid build right here. First ship, sector 2 or 3? I guess it's sector 3, but still. This is so frickin' strong right here. God damn it, I didn't time that correctly. Pike beam. She's so freaking slow. God damn it, game. There. Didn't help that they dodged like... I think he dodged... Well, maybe he only dodged one, but... I am dodging literally 0 shit today. You stupid piece of crap game. Give me some frickin' breaks here. Ugh, this is frustrating today. Shit RNG we're getting is so bad. Come on, game. Come on. You know I'm having a rough day when I swear more than other days. The more I swear, the worse RNG I'm having. Also, I didn't sleep very well last night, so that's probably not helping. Yeah, that's the viewership thing. Thanks, Silent Angel. The most recent one you saw, you made it out of gold amalgam at the beginning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of my aqua tuners I've made out of steel. I'm pretty sure I got all those updated. You've gone blind from too much staring at the monitor, and here I am doing more of it. Go to Homeworlds for Envoy. I mean Zoltan Shield. Yes. Yes. Let's hope for Envoy. I mean Zoltan Shield. God, I hope we do get Zoltan Shield. You don't watch this very much, so I don't even remember how this compares to Pulsar Lost Colony. This is a very different game than Pulsar Lost Colony. I'm trying to remember Pulsar Lost Colony, but I remember it. I don't think it's anything like FTL. Hear them out. Alright, that's a pretty good location for it. Asteroid Field. If they have Zoltan Shield, that'll actually help us. Don't swear, your RNG will instantly improve, hypothetically. I don't think it's getting any better. I mean, they're just gonna all have all the flaks and all the missiles. God damn it. Besides, I can't not swear. Apparently it's like in my blood now or something. I don't know. Don't hit my weapons. Okay, didn't hit my weapons. Hit the second worst thing. Let's go all in on his weapons, so hopefully I can get one of these two OP pieces of crap offline. He dodged 66% of my shots, while I can't dodge a single shot. God damn this fucking game. I can't help it. I can't help it. When it just screws you over and over, what am I supposed to do? God damn it, man. I can turn off auto fire now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had 0% dodge on this fight so far. Hopefully that's going in for weapons. Yes, okay. It's just such terrible RNG. But Rand, you only have 22% dodge. Yeah, well, let me guess. They have like 30 and they're dodging 100% of my shots. Or 60%, whatever the hell they're doing. It's stupid. It's random. That is just destroying my runs. It's so frustrating. Rand did a couple of no-salt streams. I'm pretty sure he had an aneurysm. Sounds about right. Sounds about like what would have happened. Swearing is good for the soul. The internet has corrupted me, huh? I don't know if I can blame it on the internet. It's more like I wanted to swear when I was a kid. My mom wouldn't let me, so I held it in for years, and it's all coming out now that I don't have my mom telling me not to swear. To help cheer you up, Rand023 invented condoms. True story, I swear. What? Oh my god, it's a big giant missile with every goddamn ship. Every single one. 2 shields, goddamn missile. And it fires before my pipe beam's ready, so I can't even friggin' have a chance of getting it offline in time. Cannot fucking dodge a missile to save my goddamn life, you shitty ass game. Only thing that would have been worse is if he'd hit my weapons. God damn, this RNG is so terrible today. It is so freaking bad. Rand 69, that's the one who invented condoms. I don't know. I don't know about that. Rand is legit swearing. I've been legit swearing all effing day. But only when bad stuff happens. Rand 69 was a pervert. Alright, well that's free stuff. That's good. I don't know if I wanted to hear that. Pulsar. Gosh, I don't know if I want to do a pulsar. Rand legit swearing is a common thing when I'm playing FTL. Hasn't been as common lately. I've actually been more chill because when I play viewerships, I'm often don't get as salty. 0 goddamn dodges. We didn't dodge the ion, then both heavy laser shots hit, so it starts to fucking fire and stuns my guy. Just stupid amounts of bad luck we're having this run. Every run. Both runs we've had so far today have just been really bad RNG. You wonder if it's worth just resetting. I'm in Sector 3, and I'm about to have a chance at Zoltan Homeworld, Zoltan Shield, so I don't reset. I usually just play until I die. Alright, I don't think I can afford to do a Pulsar. Hard mode unlocks do seem to be a catalyst. Okay. Catalyst for my salt. Wow, look at this ship. Look at this ship. Okay. He has shield up and has 3 weapon power. I guess I have 5 weapon with shields up, so. Okay. I gotta do this. I gotta get that burst laser offline. God damn it. No dodges, don't hit my weapons. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Actually, let's do this. Yes, I said it. Swearing some more. Okay, get all that crap out of here. Okay, let's go over here. I don't need shields now, so I can do this. Okay. Oh my god, game. I just don't have fun when the RNG is so crap. I shouldn't, like, success of my run shouldn't determine how much fun I'm having, but apparently that's something that I can't help. Or maybe I need to try harder to make myself not get so salty. I don't know. Rand seems to be one of those people who will drive a car until it completely falls apart. That is exactly what I'm doing. My car is a 2005, and it's falling apart, but I'm still driving it. So that's correct. You have discovered something about me. Well played. They're thinking of building a second Rodriguez just for the Atmo docks. Oh, all right, to fuel your Atmo docks, huh? Okay. All right, well, we have to go to the store just for repairs. Swearing at it as it breaks down every 10 miles. Well, what I will say is the other place that I swear is when I'm on the road, but it's not because it's usually not at my car. It's usually at the other people on the road, honestly. So, okay, if I go hacking and repair, that's probably the way to go here. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I actually have 5 jumps, but I can't get them because of this layout. So I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 then and miss a jump. Pulsar Lost Colony is a first-person shooter game where 5 people or bots control large ships. I think I've played that. Yes. I played that in early access. Is that actually a completed game now? Hail them. Actually, these without war. True progress only be achieved without bloodshed. And thank you for the follow. It's Envoy. Air Striker 77. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna have lots of Zoltans for this run. Yay, yay. Well, my amazing RNG continues. Actually, I think it's better if I put him on engines because that'll just give us more dodges, and that's what we're missing is dodges for the frickin' Zoltan shield missiles. I mean, okay. Pulsar Lost Colony, I remember being a pretty fun game, but I didn't play it a whole lot. But my friend Fat Attack got me to play that some. Have I ever gotten salty while Ubering? Yes, a couple times. The saltiest I ever got, and I didn't yell at the person, but I was very... I basically stopped talking to them after I picked them up. So what happened was, I think I've told the story on stream before, was I picked them up. It was a drive that was about 5 minutes to the grocery store. It was less than a mile, actually. It was less than a mile to the grocery store. They said, all right, I just got to pick up a few things. I'm going to be like 5 minutes. They were in there for about 45 minutes. Came back out with a full shopping cart of groceries. Said, I need to get my stuff into your trunk. So I'd been sitting at the grocery store for 45 minutes for a drive that I made less than $5 on. It was such a complete waste of time. I was so mad. And I gave that person the lowest rating I've ever given. And that was the most inconsiderate, shittiest thing I've ever had a person do to me while driving. That is, if you ever take Lyft or Uber, don't do that to the person. That is the worst thing you can do to a driver. You're literally stealing money from them if you do that. Because you are wasting their time while they're waiting for you. I should have canceled the trip after like 10 minutes. They didn't come out and left. But if I cancel the trip, I don't get money. So I thought, well, I'll just wait. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me on an Uber. That's why cabs leave the meter running. It's one of the shitty things about Uber, yeah. You can't charge for waiting. They do, but it's like 7 cents per minute or something stupid. It's a tiny amount of money. It's so horrible. I remember a road trip with my dad in a beat up old Metro with a leaky radiator. I say road trip because even though it should have been a 2-hour journey, it took all day. Had to load up the trunk and bottles of water to keep the refilling the radiator. Yikes, yeah. That's so shitty to do. It is. And if you've done that, you're a horrible person. Because that is, you really are stealing money from the driver when you do something like that. Because rather than letting them do other trips, you are actually making it so they make less money. It's the worst thing you could do to an Uber driver is to make them wait for you. But I think probably some, they might have changed some way they do things since that happened to me. But I was so freaking mad. That's the maddest I've ever been on a trip. Okay, I need him to get out of there. No, it makes a little sense having 2 anti-drone drones active at once. It would make sense against the boss. That's about the only place where that would make sense, actually. It's got value point and shields. Wow. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think I made like $3 or $4 on that trip because of how short the trip was, and how little. It was actually a Lyft ride, and how little that drivers make when you're idle and waiting for somebody. So it was just, God, that was so frustrating. You had an Uber wait for a few minutes once, and then it turned out you had to stick around for a long time. So I called him, told him to finish the trip, and you'd order a new one. Yes, that's what you should do. If you order an Uber or a Lyft to take you to the grocery store, you should never ask them to wait for you, because that is a horrible thing to do. You should end the trip and get a new driver when you're done shopping, because even if you think, oh, I only need to pick up one thing, you don't know how long lines are going to be. You don't know if you think, oh, I better pick up this one there. It's just super inconsiderate to make them wait for you. And most drivers won't wait. I after that trip, I told anytime a passenger said, I'm just going to go in real quick, I told him I can't wait for you, because I have been burned one too many times. Because that was not the first time that had happened to me either. I'd actually had that happen multiple times before. So, all right, we're going to hack his weapons. Do you think passenger didn't realize they were screwing you over? I don't know, honestly. He was a younger guy. So he probably just thinks, well, that's what Lyft people do. They wait. He probably literally thought that it's just part of the service. But I have a feeling that the people who do stuff like that literally don't even think about the driver. The driver, what is good for the driver doesn't even enter into their consciousness. They don't even think about that. They just think, okay, I need to go to the store, and then I need to go home. So I'm just going to have them wait for me. I'm pretty sure people who do that have zero consideration of what's going on for the other person. So ignorance is usually more likely than malice, but still shitty. Yeah, it was probably ignorance, obviously. I think he honestly didn't have a clue that he was screwing me over that way. So, but lots of people are ignorant. You know, there's also such thing as willful ignorance, where he's like, well, I don't really care. Is what a lot of people do. Am I an Uber Lyft driver? Yes. Sometimes. I actually haven't had to Uber or Lyft drive for about 4 or 5 months. Wow, I can't talk. Months, which I'm very happy about because I hate doing that. But when I'm not streaming or singing enough to make enough money to pay rent, I do Uber and Lyft to help supplement my income. Thank God I haven't had to do that for a while, but oh, God damn it. His missile's still going to be online, isn't it? God damn. Okay, I think we'll be able to get this offline in time. This driver thing, stop popping up, you stupid driver thing. Okay. It's not really ignorance, it's inconsiderate. Well, it's both. Because if you don't think of your driver as a person trying to make money, you could just be ignorant, but it's also pretty inconsiderate to not think about that. You have to be so engrossed in your own world to not realize, hey, this is a person doing work, trying to make a living, to not realize that for your driver is selfishness is really what it is. But, you know, there's a lot of selfishness in the world. I find myself being selfish a lot of the time, too. So I know a lot of people who are willfully ignorant about computers because they figure if they don't learn how to use it, no one will make them use it. You don't need some vast knowledge of cars, economy, or taxes and spend 30 seconds thinking about what the consequences of your actions might be. You don't, but some people just don't do that. So many missiles today? Yeah. But hacking has kind of helped protect me from these later ones. 2 double nebula dive, no damage, kill both elite ships. Nice, Sir LaGrange, awesome. Although, like, last night, here's the thing. Like I said, I haven't done Uber or Lyft driving for about 4 or 5 months, since before Christmas time, when all my Christmas caroling was happening. Yesterday, during the stream, I received a phone call that I didn't answer because I try not to answer the phone during the stream if I can help it. But it was somebody from my church job, somebody I've never met, but somebody who goes to that church, who called me, who's like an 85-year-old woman, who somebody at my church job told them that I'm an Uber Lyft driver and gave them my phone number, and she said, I was given your number and said that you could drive me to the hospital. Like, they thought the fact that I was an Uber Lyft driver meant that I could go pick them up from somewhere in Dallas and take them to the hospital for their pacemaker, like, recharge or something. And I'm like, there was so much ignorance in this request that I can't even explain. First of all, you have to not understand how Uber works. Secondly, to give my phone number out to somebody that I've never met so that they can give a ride. Third, to think that an Uber driver would drive across town to pick you up to take you somewhere, that would be something an Uber driver would do. That's a taxi. That's not an Uber driver. It's like, and then I'm like, am I being inconsiderate to not want to do that? To be like, no, I don't want to go pick you up for your hospital ride because I don't know you, and that's not how Uber works. But maybe I'm being selfish and not thinking that I should have helped this person. I actually emailed the people at the church, said, hey, this is what happened. I can't give a ride for something like this, and please don't give my number out. They did find somebody who would give a ride to the lady, but still, I feel like, does that mean I'm inconsiderate for not wanting to do that? Because if I was like a truly altruistic person, would I be like, oh, this person needs a ride, I should really help them out? I don't know. I don't know if I'm being selfish to not want to do that. You know? I'm going to hell. That's literally what it is, yes. Like, it's not that I don't want that person to have a ride, but like, I'm not there. I've never interacted with this person in before in my life. It seems weird to me that people would think, hey, I've never talked to this person before, but I'm going to call a random stranger and ask them to come pick me up to take me to the hospital. I don't understand the mindset of some people. That's happened a couple times. It's people don't understand how Uber works. They think, oh, you're an Uber driver, so you'll just go pick up whoever, right? No, that's not how it works. People don't understand how Uber works. You think it's fine because if you were to regularly do that, you'd be at a loss? Yes, it costs money to do stuff like that, and people just don't understand how Uber works. It's ignorance. Maybe not willful ignorance, but it's ignorance in not understanding how the system works. And the reason they call me, what's crazy is the reason they call me because usually older people who are like, I don't know how to use my smartphone, so I don't know how to sign up for Uber. So they call me to, instead of helping them figure out how to sign up for Uber, just, can you give me a ride? It's just, one day an old lady is going to walk up to you and punch you in the nether regions, and you'll know why. Oh, God. Uber this! But I've had multiple people actually. It's because it's people at my church who are like, oh, my real name is Ryan. So Ryan does Uber, so my friend needs a ride to the airport. Can you give them a ride to the airport? I mean, if I happen to be working at that time and I'm the closest driver, yes. Otherwise, no. I don't go pick somebody up in Fort Worth, which is like an hour drive from me, from my house, to go give them a ride that I make $30, but I have to spend like $30 on fuel. That's not how Uber works. And when people ask for that, it's like, you don't understand that you are asking somebody to sacrifice money to help out a stranger. Like, Maybe there's some people out there who would do that, but I don't know. I'm not one of those people who will be like, oh, I've never met you. I would love to spend money helping you out. I don't know. These are the things. These are things that bug me. I feel like the older I get, maybe the more cynical I get. I'm like, I feel like even when people are just ignorantly asking for things, I feel like it's not an attack, but like it's a way that they're trying to cheat you or get something for free. And I'm like, come on. You can't, there's no such thing as a free lunch. You got to pay your dues. You got to go use the system correctly. Otherwise, you're screwing people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can get all those jumps. I was trying to think of what could I compare it to some random person asking me to give them a ride just because I happen to used to do Uber and lifting. Would that be the same as somebody going, "Oh, you're a pilot? Can you fly me somewhere?" It's like, no, that's not how it works. And I don't think that's a perfect comparison, but I feel like that's similar. I feel like that's similar. It's like, no, you have to get a ticket. You have to, go to the airport. You have to do all these things that you can't just go, "Oh, you're a pilot. Take me somewhere." It's not how it works. Of course, I don't think that's a great comparison because pilots have a lot more training than Uber drivers do, of course. Still. God damn it. Freaking hit my weapons with this goddamn missile. Frustrating game is frustrating. Even when I'm really super strong. Goddamn missiles, man. Goddamn missiles. I never met you before, but I hear you're a pilot. Can you fly me to my place I need to go because my grandma's sick? It's like, I mean, I'd love to help out your grandma and all, but now you got to pay for a ticket, and I might not be the pilot assigned to that flight. It's like there's a lot of things wrong with your request right here. That is not how things work. Would you go cross country for $30,000? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I would do that. Yes. If the money's right, I'll do it. 30 grand, that's probably more than I make a year with all my streaming and stuff. Easily, I would do that. I'd probably do it for like 10 grand. Because if that takes me a week and I make 10 grand, holy crap, that's worth it. But Uber and lifting does not make you that much money. Contrary to common belief that Uber Lyft drivers are just rolling in the dough. Hey, you're an astronaut. Can you fly me to Florida? There you go, right? Some people just do it for the good feeling, helping an old lady. Not me, but people. Yeah. I mean, and those are the people who go into things like being a minister or being a nonprofit person. There are people who get positive feelings and fulfillment out of that. I don't. So I guess that's just different people feel different ways about that. How about this? I got a degree in computer science, and a friend of mine one day who hadn't really spoken to since high school suddenly got in touch, was like, "You're good with computers. Can you build me a computer system for this business I'm setting up?" See, I'm okay with that if he offers to pay for it. The thing is that people that ask for that and don't want to pay you for it. That's what's wrong, is people don't want to reimburse you for your experience, knowledge. Singers get that all the time. It's the whole joke about, "Hey, you want to come sing for my mom's birthday?" It's good exposure. That is not good exposure. So, wait, so I can't call you up and say, "I need a ride to the strip club and my car got repoed, but I'm about to spend my last good dollar bills at the club and the other bird buffet special there. I mean, you're an Uber driver. You could take me there, right?" Totally, Shogun. Totally do that. For free. I would pay you to let me do that. You're like, "Sure." Took down the details of what I needed, cost it up, and sent him a quote. And he was like, "Wait, you're going to charge me?" Yeah. See, that's the stupid thing, when people don't want to pay you for your knowledge, experience, time, etc., etc. That is when people are being either willfully ignorant or inconsiderate. So, golden rule is do to others what you want done to you. Silver rule is don't do to others what you don't want to do done to you. More simply, don't be a dick. Society would be almost perfect if everyone practiced the golden rule, but so few practice the easier silver rule. Okay. I don't know if I've heard the silver rule before. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to try to do this because if I dive, it'll be in a nebula. Shouldn't be too bad. Paid in exposure. Yeah, there's the whole meme I see this posted by my singer friends all the time. Where it's the picture of a guy going, "Hey, would you come sing for us? I'll pay you an exposure." And the guy goes, "Oh, perfect. My rent is exactly 600 exposures this month." You know, it's like, yeah. Okay, all right. I can sell that and get a burst laser too. That's awesome. That is actually great. Finally, a little bit of good luck with a store. Sell that guy. So we do this. Wait, I have to spend money? You're not going to just build me a computer for free? God, you're not just going to come sing for me for free? You're so selfish. I mean, this is your gift. Don't you just want to share it to everyone? No, I want to be paid for my time and effort and preparation to actually sound good as a musician. So I guess that makes me selfish. Makes me selfish to want to be paid for the stuff that I have trained to be good at. Does this mean you can't donate in exposure? You can sure try. You can sure try. I don't know how you would make that happen, but you can give it a try. And in this accusation-filled world, you have to keep cameras rolling in your car at all times, I would imagine. I never did do that, but it might have been smart to do that. The thing is with Uber and Lyft, they're pretty good about supporting you if situations if there's somebody. I had to actually watch a whole video on uncomfortable situations that can come up as a driver. Things like people hitting. It had to do with sexual harassment. It's kind of like those sexual harassment videos you got to work for. You got to watch for your real job. But it's like talking about if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, you should tell your passenger that makes you uncomfortable, or you can cancel the ride and let them out at any time. You never have to feel uncomfortable. You know, it's like all this stuff about that kind of thing. So you can, as a driver, you can cancel a ride if something's bad's happening. So I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? And we're getting into, what is that from? That's from Meet the Parents. Is that what it is? I was going to say Meet the Fockers, but just kick them the F out. I did have one time when a guy actually kind of freaked me out. I think he had Tourette's or something, because he was like, he sat in the front seat next to me, which I usually don't mind. But he like wasn't talking to me, and he would like randomly shout out things. I kept thinking he was like attacking me or something. It was a long trip. And at the end, the guy like tipped me real well and all this stuff, but I was like freaking out the whole time because I was like, what is going on with this guy? Freaked me out pretty heavily, but I was like, I'm just power through the trip, and it turned out to be okay, but I was freaking out during that trip. I hate the exposure response. Someone that said that to me once, I want to say, oh yeah, all the exposure from your wedding people. I ain't a wedding singer, bitch. Do I look like Adam Sandler to you? Did you say that? I'm not Adam Sandler, bitch. Yeah, the exposure thing it's kind of the main thing that, you know, people who work in entertainment business hate. Right, this missile is going to hit my people. I'm going to have to like dodge. I actually don't need shields. So I need this power to be here. Okay, where's this missile going? Okay, that won't hit the guys who have health. The guys who have health, the guys who are hurting. So we'll just do this. Can I please get this missile offline, please? Nice. All right, beam drone. Now we want shields. So you go back in here. There we go. Now we should be safe. How many people have accidentally died to venting their entire ship? Not me. I have. Actually, have I died to venting my ship? I'm not sure if I've died to venting my ship yet. I even offered to do it for a share of the company, and the guy had the nerve to say, yeah, but if it takes off, then I have to pay you, right? But it's my idea. Okay, so this is like a guy's like personal business thing. I don't know. That seems like an interesting situation. But yeah, if he didn't want to pay you, that's BS. If he was asking you for help with computer stuff and didn't want to pay you, that's just absolute BS. That is your expertise and your knowledge and your time that you're spending. If he doesn't pay you, that's him being selfish. But Rand, just thinking about all the exposure that you could have. Think about all the exposure. Expose this. There was a person with $30,000 worth of Uber credits. They were locked in a cycle where someone at Uber would discover the account, cancel it because they thought it was fake. They went through the whole legal process and got their account back online, back only for another person to discover it, and the cycle repeated. I don't quite understand how you end up with $30,000 worth of Uber credits, but okay. You have to Uber insane amounts for that, but yeah, that sounds like just Uber's system messing up. Besides, I don't think there's a trip you could take that would cost $30,000 in the U.S. If you went from New York to America, it'd probably be a couple thousand, but I don't think it'd be 30,000. So I guess a turret is called that because, like Tourette's, it's firing off into the distance with not much hope of hitting any targets. Okay, maybe. Hey, there's that 15 missile deal. Great. Let's see. Vent and kill your humans in the tutorial. You'll get a hilarious message. I forget that there is a tutorial in this game, honestly. I have not played... I don't even remember what the tutorial is in this game. New York to America, huh? Did I say New York to America? Sorry, I meant New York to California. I did say New York to America. Man, streaming's hard, okay? I'm trying to read, like... With chat moving as fast as it is, and I'm trying to play a game. God, streaming's hard. It's my only excuse. Streaming's hard. Did you say New York to America? Apparently I did. I was trying to set up a business, and I was willing to do it at cost plus share in the company, but he was basically just trying to get people to help him for free with no promise of return. Yeah, that's BS. That's a very selfish... That's the kind of person who, like to their family goes, hey, can I just stay with you for like a couple weeks? I'll totally pay rent, and they're never going to pay rent. You know, that's the true mooch mentality right there. Which sometimes I worry I do that, but I try to not do stuff like that. That's why I really don't like to ask for help from people. It's why I don't ask for donations on stream very much. I'll ask for follows, but I don't like to ask for money on stream because to me that's just like, if people want to help and can help, they will. Asking for it is like it's what buskers do on the street, right? Or homeless people do on the street. I don't feel comfortable with that. There's a tutorial in this game? I know, right? Is there really? Hey, thanks for the bits. Thanks for the... Here's a nickel. Because LA is America. That's right. Los Angeles is America. Doc, try to rescue survivors. Hey, free NG. Okay. Well, there's more cross-training if I wanted to do that, but... Let's put the NG on doors. You're going to get my passport tomorrow. You have a trip from New York to America. It sounds like a fun trip. You'll see the world. On your way to America, you'll see the world. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Evening all. Have to work tonight, but it'll be around an hour or so. Nice, Nietzsche. Yes, I would love free fuel to go escort you. Do I want to do this? Okay, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do that. Roxa with the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and Aptom 100 bits as well. I think both those came at the exact same time. This auto hacker must have thought, haha, now you'll never see what is happening inside my ship.
We can do better than that, P.
Oh, because he hacked my sensors? Yeah. All right, I need fuel, man. We can do better than that with 100 bits. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. 1, 2. How am I doing this? Here, 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 here. So I need to be here in 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is an interesting route, and I'm probably going to run out of fuel, but I'm going to try to do this. I mean, where I live, people assume that when you say New York, you're talking about New York City, as if the rest of the state don't exist. That's common. That's common in the U.S. Most people in the U.S., when they talk about New York, are talking about New York City. Wow, this guy's got a boarding drone, hacking drone, combat drone. The hell? And did he have a defense drone? Okay, didn't have a defense drone. But holy crap, man. I actually need to keep my O2 online here. I really wish I had a little bit more power. Okay. God damn this game, man. God fucking damn it. Every single fucking missile into my shields or weapons never fails. Give me a goddamn break, game. Give me a goddamn break. good. All right. I'm not venting a human for a mantis right now. As much as I'd love to, I need scrap, not more crew when I'm filled up on crew. Okay, good. All right. Fight could have been worse, but that was, God, that was frickin' annoying. Missile into my weapons. Just wait, that guy's about to drop a free sub. Please don't, guys. But when you talk about Washington, they assume the state, not D.C. I don't know if that's true. A lot of people say Washington talking about Washington, D.C., but I don't know. That sounds like a very regional thing you're talking about, Oreo Fish. It sounds like I mean, you could talk about when I used to live up in Frisco, I would say I live in Dallas. I actually live 45 minutes outside of Dallas. I mean, it's just a simplification. I don't think anybody, to me, that I'm not offended by that or anything like that. I rather need fuel from them. Yeah, true. I really need fuel is what I need. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if I can get fuel, this will be very lucrative. If I don't get fuel, I might be diving. Basic laser speed is increased by 1,000. Well, we've had kind of builds like that. People give modded weapons like that. Double bombs, I have 16 drone parts. Let's not be stingy. Let's hope he doesn't bomb my weapons. 100% he bombs my weapons, though. Maybe I can get this. Alright, he got my hacking. Alright. It's not bad. I think we even dodged a bomb, which is amazing. Yeah, I really do need fuel. If I can get fuel right now, that'd be very nice. But thank y'all for allowing me to vent, by the way. Hey, 2 fuel and free hull repair. Like, when I got that call yesterday, I had a voicemail. It was a 4-minute long message from this lady who was asking for a ride to the hospital. And I'm like conflicted because I'm like, I mean, I'd like to help this person, but that is so inconvenient and costly for me that I'm like, I feel, it's like one of those things where you feel guilty for not helping somebody. And I'm like, should I be a different person to help this person out? I really feel like I shouldn't do this or shouldn't even be asked to do this. And it's like it makes me feel bad about myself, you know? Oh God. It was 4 minutes because the lady gave me like so much information about herself. Like, I live close to this person who's at your church and I'm a greeter at the church. And I have to go get my pacemaker done, and it would be at 1 o'clock. She gave me like all the information the whole time. I'm thinking, I'm not doing this. There's no way that in hell I'm doing this. Why are you asking me to do this? You always find it funny how you know the names of all the enemy crew in FTL. I know the name. Oh, how you can see their names. Yeah. We come for the human venting. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm venting that human who I'm not helping out go to the hospital. I'm gonna vent that human. All right. But like, do you ever have that where people ask you for something, and it's like, am I a horrible person for not saying yes? I need 3 fuels. I'm taking this. It's like every time you see a homeless person on the side of the street, and you're like, I'm barely paying rent, but he has less than me. Should I be giving him money? I feel like I shouldn't. You know. Did she offer you food? You would have taken her for money and food. As far as I know, she didn't offer me anything. I don't know if she would even understood that she would have had to pay me for this, because I'm an Uber driver. I just drive people around a lot. That's all the time, right? That's probably what she thought. I don't know though, but she didn't offer. She's an old lady. She just wanted help. And again, maybe I should have been like, oh yeah, I'd be happy to help. Oh, then forget her. She didn't offer food. How many times have I seen a ship that can't repair their O2? Are you talking about that slug ship where it's that exposed room? All the time. Happens all the time. You get asked to provide free IT support all the time, and sometimes I oblige, other times when it would be an hour plus my time, you decline. Yeah. I feel like it's not selfish of me to not do free stuff for people all the time. I mean, as a singer, it's a thing you have to worry about all the time, but like, I don't get asked to do free stuff that much all the time, probably because I don't do it, and so people stop asking. But sometimes I feel like, man, am I being selfish? But then I'm like, screw those people. No, I'm not being selfish. It's like they are ignorant or, what was the word we said earlier? Inconsiderate. Whether it's willful ignorance or not, I'm going to live my life the way that I feel like I'm not getting screwed by other people. You don't get paid in good karma? I know, right? Maybe I should try to get paid in good karma. Problem is I can't spend karma on my rent. That's the problem. Here in the UK, if a homeless person is actually on the street, a lot of the time it's because they've been kicked out of supported accommodation or hostels because of alcohol, drug use, or violence. Well, I don't know if that's the way it is here in Dallas, but what I will say is that the more people that move to some place, the more homeless people there's going to be. That's just kind of statistics. And so the more people that move to Dallas, the more homeless people there are. And it's been getting like outside. If I drive to a restaurant to get food, thinking of there's probably at least 4 or 5 homeless people I'd see on 2 to 3 different street corners. That's how bad the homeless situation's getting in Dallas. And I live kind of in Dallas, so it's not bad all over Dallas, but in Dallas it's really bad. And I think it's even worse in Los Angeles. So it's like I don't want to say, "Oh, it's their fault for being homeless." That's definitely not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is that I don't want to when people ask you for free stuff and you don't do it, is like, should you feel guilty for that? You know, and that's probably like just a personal choice type of thing of whether you think you should feel guilty about that or whatever. I do try my best to help people when I can. That's just your DNA. Yes, you are a more altruistic person, I think, than I am, Shogi, for sure. And that's one of the things that I ask myself about. It's like, should I be more of this? But I just don't think that's how I am. I'm not one of those people who likes to go out of their way to help other people. Does that make me selfish? Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Unless your landlord can use that karma for something else. There you go. Even if it's trivial, you're allowed to not feel like granting requests for a thank you at most. Personally, you would do it if you weren't doing anything and got a call like that. Kind of like driving on the highway and stopping to help someone fix their car. Yeah, see, some people do that. And I often, if I see somebody, I'm like, oh, I feel bad for them. But I'm like, I usually don't plan my life well enough in that I have enough time to stop and help them, you know? Whereas other people are like, oh, I need to help that person. Doesn't matter what I'm working on. So, oh my God. Holy crap. Is that 10 subs that Saucer just gifted? Holy crap, Saucer. Speaking of altruistic people, apparently I'm just the selfish one who receives this free stuff. Holy crap, sub hypoo. Saucer, you are crazy. Thank you so much for that. Aren't all the restaurants closed down right now? Zach Dog, they're not closed down, no. I think a lot of them are only doing drive-through or pickup, but it's everywhere in LA with homelessness, yeah. People need to appreciate and respect others' effort, skill, and knowledge, and most of all their time. That time is one resource we can't recover, and that's pretty true. Wow, you got gifted. Well, welcome to all the new subs. Oh my God, that is just incredibly generous. Holy crap! Thank you so much for that. Hey, Mantis Homeworlds, maybe we can get Kazak here. It's just stopping in to say hi with 10 gifted subs. My God. Well, what's crazy, Sasha? I was just talking about me thinking I'm not very generous, and then a generous person just comes in and gives a bunch of stuff. Thanks for making me feel guilty. All right, we have enough that we can try to make Kazak happen. So level 2 heal bay. That. All right, we have the stuff for Kazak to happen. Must have gotten the 1,500 check from the government. Me? Oh, you're talking about Saucer. Try survivors. 21 damage for 4. Maybe worth. Saucer is like the gift sub extraordinaire person. My God. How long will it take to get through all the stream notifications? Those are each what? 5 seconds long, so about a minute. About a minute. And who was that? Manuxi, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Asteroid field, sun. If I want to get Kazak, I need ship fights, not in distress beacons or whatever. You might not be generous with money, but you're generous with yourself, donating your time and energy to viewers. Well, thank you, Saucer. I really appreciate that. I give to the community and my talent. You all should be grateful for all the time I spend entertaining your asses. Just kidding. That is definitely not what I think. I actually am pretty grateful that I get to do this. Part of the reason I'm not generous with my money and time is because I spend so much of that stuff on the stream, actually. And, like yesterday, after the stream, I had to do like highlights and uploads to YouTube, and I was like, by the time I'm done, I'm like, holy crap, it's like 9 o'clock at night. I have like an hour and a half before I got to go to bed. It's like, oh my god, it's spent so much time on this stuff. So that is where I guess I donate my stuff, is time to this, although it's not donating because I'm trying to make money with it. So I'm providing entertainment. I'm trying anyway. You kid around with that, but what you said is actually true. What does hosting a stream mean? It means that on your Twitch channel, which everybody who's on Twitch actually has a Twitch channel, whatever stream you're hosting, it shows up on your channel. It's a way to like give exposure to other streamers. It's actually usually just a way to kind of like support streamers you like, kind of thing. So how's it going, Drakalen? It's going pretty well. Going pretty good. I'm just venting on my, not venting humans, but venting about things going on in my life while I kind of get screwed in FTL. But I think we've kind of recovered, and right as I say that, in the middle of hack, cancels my hack. God damn it, you piece of shit game. So normal stuff. Wow, he dodged 3 out of 4 shots. So 75% dodge. He has 4, 5, 6, or 7 weapon power. Missile that I couldn't dodge with 40% dodge. Stopped my hacking from working. So just same shit, different day. That's what's happening. But generosity from viewers, so some good stuff as FTL screws me. Okay, at least didn't hit my weapons. Can I get through? He just dodged fucking 50% of my shots. God damn it, game. He dodged 60% or 75% and then 50%. Give me a goddamn break with this shit. Finally dodged a goddamn missile. Thank God. Okay. I'm generous with the resources I have plenty of. Well, thank you. Again, thank you. People on Twitch and YouTube are amazing. I've gotten some really amazing, uplifting comments and encouragement lately. So y'all are awesome. It's why I do this. Because it's support, and it's fun, and I feel like people enjoy it. So y'all are amazing. Internet is being a pain today. Sad your internet's being a pain. That sucks. Okay, finally got through shields. We are getting really low on health. I guess I should take fuel, but I'd rather have double rewards. So if you're not offering me double rewards, apparently I'm learning I'm selfish today, so get wrecked. Oh, just enough dodges that time. We got just enough dodges on that final volley there. 46 scrap is really good. Saucer more than most, but we all appreciate your time and effort to entertain us. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. You should name the YouTube video something about the terrible RNG I'm getting. That sounds like clickbait. And I would, if I was going to name my videos that, I'd probably name 90% of my FTL videos something like that. So I'm not going to probably do that. Well, I have a lot of scrap, so I might as well get my next dodge right now. You know, I'm going to get a value point in weapons because I'm hoping I get a weapon upgrade soon. A more cynical way of looking at it is that we're paying you to get screwed on camera by FTL. Hey, it's Kazakh. Okay. All right, Kazakh. Let's see if we can get Kazakh. Maybe this will make up for some of my bad RNG. All right, so 2 Mantis going to board. I need to kill them. I need to start a fire. You know what? I think I'm going to hack their weapons. Because if I start a fire in the weapons, that will be a really good way to not take damage and hopefully get the crew kill here. All right. We have to be very careful about how much damage we do if we want to get the crew kill. Okay, that's a good dodge. Okay, let him in on purpose. Those guys go through there. Let him in. Lock him in. And I want to hit all 3 of them while only doing 1 damage to this room if I can. So, like, that should work. Okay. Let them out again. All right, so I want them to board me again. Damn, the only thing I have up is bomb. I need to go into here. I need to heal myself. Excuse me while I don't read chat. I'm trying to focus on getting this Kazakh thing done correctly. Okay, so let a single guy over. Kill him. I think we have a good chance of getting this Kazakh thing done here. All right, 2 crew left. One of them only takes a single laser to kill. So he's dead. Started a fire. Somebody just invited me to play Saints Row. What the hell? I've been getting random Steam stuff lately. Like, yesterday I got some random message from a guy. Will you support me as I'm trying to join a esports team for PUBG or something? I was like, what the hell? What are these random... Are y'all getting these random Steam things? Okay, is this guy... He's a... This will kill him. Got it! Quickly, scan their ship for survivors. Advance midbay. Doc, quickly take him back to midbay. Your haste is paid off. All right, welcome aboard, Kazakh. Mantis pheromones and a free weapon we'll get. Now I can get rid of a human. All right, who's the least trained? Actually, it's Tyler Wooden. I warned you. I warned you. It's time to start venting humans. We got the Kazakh. That's a GG cookie time. Good run, bad run this one. Bad RNG, but we did just get Kazakh, so we're looking pretty good now. If anyone's selfish, it's a goddamn Steve Drones. That's right. Steve Drones, so selfish, not protecting me when they should. Protect me from my enemies with your face. Shocking. Rand takes it hard from Iraq. Hard cruiser. What? Is it clickbait if it's true? Well, Oreo Fish, I will say for my YouTube videos, I don't normally name them things like Rand gets bad RNG, because that is clickbait. That is absolutely clickbait. To me, that's 100% clickbait. So, Rand gets the worst RNG of all time. That's just trying to get clicks. That's what you're doing. You're suddenly getting a craving to do FTL again. Holy crap! I cannot keep up with freaking chat today. No, Tyler Wooden's dead. You got invited to the Point Down, which is a troll group. Toxic folks invite people after killing them in DS3 PvP. Dark Souls 3, huh? Okay. That's your clickbait title. Can I just be Envoy from now on forever? No, because there's no way I'll remember that. What's up, Kenny? Welcome back, sir. All right, so I want a store with weapons. That is what we're looking for. And this will be a free weapon, so let's go for that. And I need fuel. That's the other thing we need. And we need to not die. So if we can make those things happen. Big giant missile. All right, we're going to hack shields. Damn it, I think this missile is going to fire before my pike beam. 2 shields. I have to hack the shields. God damn it. Frickin' big giant missiles. The only thing that's wrecking us right now is goddamn big giant missiles over and over again. That is what is wrecking us. And that's what's been like frickin' all day. Big goddamn giant missiles all frickin' day. Come on, get the missile offline. Nope. The only weapon that stays online, F you, FTL. I have 45% dodge, so I have almost a 50% chance to dodge this. Who wants to bet that I get hit? Wow, it's a frickin' Festivus miracle. I cannot believe we didn't get hit. I need that fuel, actually. Okay. I actually cannot believe we didn't get hit there. It's insane. You'll still take Envoy. All right, Explosive Ash. I'll give you Envoy. Explosive Ash. You started posting your ships on Reddit. Nice, Yannick. Any chance to see a Crystal Sector in the near future? Not on this run. It's definitely not happened this run. I haven't gotten the weapon, the stasis chamber or whatever. Not giving you that. There's my store. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Can I name a Zoltan Oreo for you? Sure. I'm going to not look at the store so I can remember to do this because I forget to do this all the time. Okay. You can be the least trained Zoltan ever. Named Zoltan. Oreo. Okay. Bloody Christmas, bloody miracle, I know. Perfectly acceptable in the description. What? A dodge, praise the FTL gods. What are you talking about? All right, we need missile defense. 13 drone parts. Nope, we want cloaking. Cloaking is definitely the buy, and I'm hoping to get mind control. We need all the fuel. We need repairs. And I need a weapon, but no weapons. But this is still a good store. Don't need mantis pheromones. God, my RNG just... I shouldn't have sold a basic laser. That feel when I should have kept basic laser to not have crap weapons. Okay, so I want mind control and a weapon, and I have one more sector to do that in. We are going to get a free weapon from the Kazakh quest, so... I got a good crew of Envoy and Kazakh. I have a great crew, you're right. My crew is actually amazing. What's not amazing is my weapon system. It's actually crap. So... Can I name an NG after Utricalen? Okay. Stun bomb. What an amazing weapon. This is just an amazing opportunity. Oh my god. Freaking hell. Freaking stun bomb. That is, I would say that is one of the worst weapons. That might be, apart from like repair bomb and heal bomb, that's probably the worst bomb I could have gotten. Worst weapon, but worst bomb apart from heal bomb and repair bomb. God, the weapons today have been just brutally bad. Alright. Sell 15 missiles? Sure. I'm not gonna like I'm gonna use a stun bomb for anything useful. Zoltan, name Zoltan. It's a perfect name for a crew. Is there a maxed out rock in existence? I don't think so. I was actually trying to think of that the other day. That's an NG sector. That's great. Because the only special rock person I can think of is that princess girl for that rare quest, and I don't think she's max trained in anything. You can and should put Rand gets bad RNG and a bit salty in the video description. Well, in the descriptions, I absolutely do. The titles, no. The titles of my YouTube videos are always what ship I'm playing, what challenge I'm doing. To me, that's what a YouTube video should be. It should be a description of what is happening in the video, not Rand gets salty and has bad RNG. That to me is 100% clickbait. God damn it, can't get a store with weapons. All right, but we can get mind control, so we'll get that. So I try that. In my opinion, the way I title videos is how YouTube videos should be titled. What game you're playing, what's the gist of what's happening in the video, like the ship and a challenge and that kind of stuff. So stun bomb stuns for like 25 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds. Half the charge time of repair, heal, and stun bombs. What are you talking about? But yeah, I actually do put in descriptions like language alert. Rand swears a lot. Like in this video, I will probably put something like prepare for salt as the beginning of the description because I swear a lot in this video. So 1, 2, 3. I actually do that in the description, but not in the title because that's just clickbait, you know. Sure, have some fuel. Can I have scrap? Okay. I did that because I have a store coming up. You finally tidied up the wiring in your base so much better. Untangle the spaghetti. I need to do that up Tom. You know what? That's maybe what I should do off stream over the weekend if I'm just want to chill out and not stream but play some auction not included is unspaghettify my my power wires and my cooling pipes that I set up. That's a good thing I should work on. Rand's videos on YouTube are very well organized. Was easy to follow the video, how-to video as you unlocked each ship. Nice, Scribble. I try to be organized and honest and not clickbaity. Clickbaity, is that a word? Sure, that's a word. So I'm gonna do this. I mean, I guess I'll stun bomb this NG so he can't repair stuff, I guess. Okay, we're gonna like just swap these guys around. Okay, and we're gonna cloak this guy. That is a long stun. Still wish that was a small bomb or a... Well, what I really wish it was a flak. That's crazy. So the stun bomb stuns long enough that you could stun lock them forever. That's interesting. If you kept hitting, you could actually stun lock them. I didn't know that about stun bomb. I still don't care to use it. Because unless you're going for crew kills like fire, it doesn't seem that useful, but... Food on table, must leave. Ah, all right, Explosive Ash. Have some good dinner or lunch or whatever. And remember event where you need to kill crew? Yeah, that's the event where if you destroy their ship, you explode for 15 damage. I forget what the event's called, but yeah, I know what event you're talking about, Yannick. There's a Space Engineers update? Really? Really? So hopefully that will not break our server for tomorrow. God damn it, no weapons. How many stores is that with no weapons today? Like, seriously. And I'm not guaranteed to get another store with the stores, because that's 2. You're only guaranteed 2, I think. Oh, lag. So I need 1 fuel. God damn it, game. No backup battery. Like, the only things I need right now are 1 not bad weapon and a backup battery. Jesus. Basic laser stun bomb are, like, just terrible. You haven't tackled the plumbing yet? Family-friendly Christian guy swears like a shoemaker. 21 plus. What's a shoemaker? How do you swear like a shoemaker? Is that a Russian term, Kenny? I have never heard that phrase before. Swears like a shoemaker. I've heard swears like a sailor. Swears like a trucker. I have never heard swears like a shoemaker. These shoes. That's really F. Like, why this ship explodes like that? Dude, the update which made SE run smoother finally dropped. Oh, it should run even smoother. God, I hope so. You mean like a cobbler? Shoemakers have dirty souls. Oh. Damn it. It's a pun. It's a pun. That was a pun. Yeah, that's a pun. So, mind control the pilot. Can I get all this? Can I really only get... Okay, I guess I got to do this if I want to hit all these. Okay, I didn't do that well at all. All right, stun bomb. Nobody. Okay, cool. But we did get that weapon offline. Okay. It's a Russian saying? Okay. So I assume it's like swear like a cobbler, since cobbler is what a shoemaker is in English. But I've never heard that phrase, swear like a shoemaker. I don't know why, but that really cracked me up. Swear like a shoemaker. F these shoes. God damn these shoes. Learn to fix yourselves. I don't have time to be fixing shoes all the time. Swear like a cobbler. That's really... Seems like such a random person that would have a foul mouth. Why a cobbler or shoemaker? There's a swears like a coachman in Serbian. Guess it's along similar line. What's a coachman? Somebody drives a coach or a person who coaches a sports team? Cobbler, yeah, there's cobbler like peach cobbler like pie, but a cobbler is also a person who repairs shoes, I believe. All right, we do have another store. We have another chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Swear like a locksmith? Horse-drawn carriage driver. Okay, all right. Wow. Yeah, swear like a... In the U.S., it's swear like a sailor, swear like a trucker. Got a mouth like a... Sailor is the one that is most often used. In the U.S. anyway, from what I've heard. But I've never heard swear like a shoemaker. Oh, those poor shoemakers. They get a bad rap, man. I swear, they get a bad rap. Cobbler's kids have no shoes is the only time I've heard them mentioned. Interesting. Okay, human. Get out of the way. Get out of there so my mantids can kill him. I love that. I'm going to have to share that with people. Hey now, don't be swearing like a shoemaker. If I said that in U.S., people would be like, what the hell are you talking about? Would have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, that's so funny to me. All right, see if I can get the flak offline. Ah, nope. Got doged. All right, 85% dodge. Should be plenty for this. You've been around my mother who sells sailboats. Her language gets dirty when she gets on the boat. You never hear her swear anywhere else. Well, the two places I swear are when I'm driving my car while Ubering. Well, not while I have people in the car, but while I'm driving around and people are doing stupid stuff on the road. But also when I'm playing video games. Those are my two places. My two swearing places are on the road and on the internet, apparently. So I guess sailors place where they swear is on the boat. I guess that's why they probably have to censor a lot when, what's that show that my ex and my brother used to like to watch? It's about crab fishing. What is that show called? Big Catch or Deadliest Catch, I think it's called. SpongeBob, yeah, SpongeBob. They gotta censor SpongeBob because the language is so bad. Oh, God, Kenny, you crack me up, man. All right. Come on, weapons. RNGs, please. We've had so much bad RNG. We deserve it. We don't deserve anything. Nothing. A scrap recovery arm at the end of Sector 7. That's what we deserve. We deserve more trolling from FTL. Oh, my God, no weapons. All right, well, I guess I'm getting Force Shield, and that's it. Humans to vent? Yeah, humans for sale. Neither of the things I need, which is weapons and backup battery. FU RNG, apparently. Okay. Jersey Shore? Yeah, Deadliest Catch is the one I was thinking of, but Jersey Shore, they probably had to censor a lot. Hey, free stuff. I like free stuff. Maybe I could do an extra jump for diving. Who knows? All right. Scan the wreckage. Breach. Now that is a weapon. That is the best bomb, I think. We went from one of the worst to probably the best bomb in the game. Breach Bomb Mark II. I will take it. Beautiful. That's a beautiful pickup. It's kind of a long charge time, but it's an amazing weapon. Streamer luck. That's right. We said FTL enough times that the game's like, fine, you want some luck? Here you go. There it is. Kestrel C. First sea ship unlocked. There's GG. 2 GG cookie times there. Oh, God, we have a rip-off Jersey Shore here in the UK called Made in Essex, and it's so effing bad. Okay, wow, there's a lot of stuff right here. I don't really need the drone part, so I think it's actually more efficient to go to the ship fights for more rewards. A Nat 20? I wouldn't call a Breach 2 a Nat 20. I would call a Breach 2... We rolled a 17. Nat 20 would be a Flak. Flak or Burst Laser 2 would be a Nat 20. Okay. So we're going to wait here. We're going to hack his piloting when we breach bomb and then fire everything. And we're going to breach his shields. There. And then we do this. We're going to go all in on... we'll just go all in on his shields here. Damn, I didn't time that perfectly. Okay, but still pretty good. Now we can go back to the hangar. Nat 19, he could have gotten a flak. Exactly. The only Nat 20 is a frickin' flak. If we get a flak, I'll call that a Nat 20. I saw a really cool advertisement on Facebook. Don't seem like the words that should go together. But a thing for these dice that you can get that, like, I don't know if it's the thing that the die was sitting on, or the die itself, that if you hit a 20, it like lit up when you got different rolls, and when you got a Nat 20, it was like all this crazy light show going on the dice. It was really cool. I don't know if that's a normal thing for you D&D people to see crazy lit up dice and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's get some value points here. Power for that. Watching ads. Hey, if it's nerdy stuff, I actually do often watch the ads. Daytime radio soundboard of dice. What? Now, how Crystal Ship in dense asteroid field got there, huh? Okay. All right. Let's see when I do that. If I do this better this time. If I do level 2 hacking, that should work. It might have been on Reddit that I saw that too. Might not have been on Facebook. I forget. Just some random site that I go to all the time. Facebook or Reddit. If I just hit your piling, frickin' hell. That means I actually can't get through your 4 shields. Okay, well. Now we know we can't dodge the next breach bomb, but actually I didn't do that how I meant to do that. Okay, good dodges. Okay. You'd only buy the dice if it lights up on 20s and laughs at me when I roll a 1. I have a feeling when you roll a 1, it probably has some really, I don't know, maybe it doesn't light up at all or something. They looked pretty cool. I thought something, Scott, Shogi, I thought that'd be something you'd think was pretty cool. It looked pretty cool, what I saw. I mean, cool to nerds who like D&D and dice rolling, I guess. Okay. Alright, so to avoid a dive, I'm going to go here. We might have a small chance to store somewhere over here, so... Don't want to get multiple dives if I can help it. Okay. Pretty good so far. You like Warhammer, so I can't afford fancy dice. I play orcs, so I buy mine by the bucket. Buy yours by the bucket. Is that the thing where you like buy the little figurines? God, that stuff gets expensive. My older brother is into that stuff. And he what's funny is I think I might have talked about this. He actually bought me and my brother little Warhammer figurines, but he knew that we didn't want them, so he bought them for us to get the little free sample that comes with it so that he could enhance his and his son's collection. So it's like, thanks for buying me something I don't want. That's cool. Anybody have relatives who do that who will get you a present so that they can use that present? Totally something my older brother Kenton did. Shogi knows all about that. I know Shogi knows all about that. He bought us, because I now have like one little free figurine that I could paint because I don't really do that kind of stuff, but he was able to fill out his collection. It's like, I got this present for you, me, I mean. You do know about that, Shogi. But it's fine. It was fun. I played like 1 or 2 games with him while I was hanging out at their house over Christmas break. So I was like, okay, you can buy me stuff that's really for you stuff, because you'll get way more fulfillment than I did. My brother actually went to he came out to Dallas because there was a Warhammer convention, I think. Is it Warhammer? What is the Warhammer that's like the fantasy thing where there's like ghosts, there's like tree people, and there's like space. There's like space marines, but they're not that. Age of Sigmar. It's the Age of Sigmar stuff. That is what he's into. That's exactly what it is. Warhammer Fantasy. It's called Age of Sigmar. Yeah. Why BB pilot instead of mind control it? I don't know what BB pilot means. Is there a store? There's still no store. Let me get hacking then. Power. This is Rand's. He makes no sense. Okay. You have an idea for a challenge. Set up a random number generator in every store you would spin for the category and then spin for the item. God. I don't like stuff that's just play FTL by a random number generator. I don't like those challenges because this game is already... Have you ever played this game? Do you know how random it is already? I don't need to add more randomness to this game. There is enough randomness in frickin' FTL. Look at that. It does not need more. That would just... Oh my god, that would just be annoyance for the sake of annoyance or something. I don't know. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's right. It's the Lord of the Rings version of Warhammer. It was Warhammer's Fantasy Battle. Now it's Age of Sigmar. It used to be called Fantasy Battle. But yeah, Age of Sigmar is the big thing. And there was a big Warhammer convention in Dallas, and my older brother came to it. I met him for dinner to kind of hang out, and that's all he was talking about. But he like entered his little figurines that he painted in a competition. And I think he won something. Nothing big, but he did win like more Warhammer stuff. Probably is probably what he won. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we have everything we need. This is not an amazing build because I still have a basic laser, but we are ready for the boss. You talked to him and he said if you came out, he'll buy you your own starter set. You're like, nah, I'm good. He would buy you a starter set so that he could get the extra stuff. That's my older brother for you. He'll buy you presents so that he can play with them. I think I was talking about something earlier in the stream that he kind of did, because I think he like bought some video game for us to play, but it's really because he really wanted to play that video game. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. You know, he's still buying you something, kind of. Wow, 95%. 95% dodge. Amazing game. Just freaking amazing. %is 0%. Alright. Well, we did one shot of shield, so that's amazing. I wish the background would show the cruisers firing on each other. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. You laugh, but there really is a Lord of the Rings version. There's a Warhammer Lord of the Rings. I know there's a Lord of the Rings role-playing game. I actually played it recently. My brother actually, my younger brother is actually trying to set up a game, a regular game for that, with his nerdy friend group. All right, doesn't look like I get any crew kills here, but we only take 2 damage phase 1, not bad. That I played with them the first time. Would like to play, but it's down in Waco, so I can't get down there. But there's a Warhammer Lord of the Rings thing. Are you going to continue with the Star Wars ships when I'm done unlocking all the ships? Yeah, I plan on. I kind of want to try all the ships at least once, if none of them are too broken. So, how long ago did I play Pulsar Lost Colony? God, it's probably been over 2 years. It was back when it was still early access, which, is it still early access now? I don't know. It's been long enough that I don't actually know. There's a Warhammer LOTR, okay. His brother's a very good person, but sometimes he does things you have to question. My older brother's great, but I think, I don't consider myself condescending, but I probably am kind of arrogant and condescending. It's probably just a trait of my family. But my older brother is kind of the one who takes that to the extreme and then does weird stuff. Because he's very unique. So, I'm sure he loves boiled potatoes. Did he like boiled potatoes? If yes, then no questions. I don't know if my older brother likes boiled potatoes. I know he has a wife who likes to cook a lot and cooks really well, but I don't know about boiled potatoes for them. They've never been to Russia, so that lovely Russian dish of boiled potatoes is probably not something they're super experienced with. Okay, mind control the pilot, breach bomb the shields. That hits perfect. And then we do... Can I do that and hit drone control? That's a pretty good hit right there. That's perfect cloaking timing too. Really nice. The game is nearly 90% complete for Pulsar. So Pulsar Lost Colony is still a not finished game. Okay, all right. It's one of those games that's going to be in early access for, if not ever, for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, go the Doge. Should have done the pike beam first so that he couldn't have dodged that. Can't believe I still have a freaking basic laser. That is how my runs have been today. I still have a freaking basic laser. Do you play Subnautica? I noticed that your BRB image is from the game. Oh yes, I played a lot of Subnautica. I played that way back when it was in early access for hundreds of hours probably. And then I stopped and then I came back to it when it was finished and completed the game. I probably have... Actually, I could probably check real quick. I'm curious if Steam doesn't record hours for FTL correctly, but it probably records hours correctly for that. Subnautica. Hello. Subnautica. I have only 158 hours. That's not right. I streamed that from where I swear that the Steam hours thing is just doesn't. There's no way I only have 158 hours in Subnautica. I streamed that as like one of my main games for a long time. 158 hours. That can't be right. So mind control value point. No, power, I don't need power. I need value points. Power, I'm fine. Upgrading cloaking, getting power, extra power for cloaking or mind control is not that valuable. I should have followed him. Damn it, I forgot to follow, so now I don't have a safe place to run away to. But yes, I played a lot of Subnautica, great game. Probably my favorite survival game of all time, honestly. Okay, the mind control counter. We apparently did get a crew killer too, because he does not have very many crew. So that's great. If you're going to fight in the heal bay, welcome. So to show how badly this run has gone, I'm still using a basic laser, don't have backup battery, and I only have 7 weapon power. This is just a terrible run. These have been really bad runs today. Just horrible RNG. Stop that. Okay, Mantid's going there. This cloaking timing is perfect. I can do the pike beam during the cloak, though. I think it's perfect. Whew! Just barely. Nice. Come on, hit. Nice. Do this. Try to... I gotta breach bomb this. Nice. Okay, so only need level 2 hacking here. Do-do-ba-do. Do-do-do. When it is piloting and not the shields that I don't want to have activate his AI guy. And then I can breach this. Because you can't dodge it. And that's GG. No more missiles for you. And one more shot. GG cookie time. We did it. We did it. That's our first Kestrel B victory. We unlocked the Kestrel C right after unlocking the Kestrel B with a horrible run that we lost. So GG cookie time. 158 divided by 7 equals amount of streams. So approximately 22 streams. 1 month of Subnautica. There's no way I only did 22 streams of Subnautica. I think I have more than 22 videos of Subnautica on my YouTube, and I wasn't uploading videos to YouTube hardly at all when I started playing Subnautica. So I would guess I have 300 or 400 at least in Subnautica. Was I humming the final countdown? No, I wasn't. All right, let's check the score. 54-19, that's actually a better score than I was expecting. I guess bad weapons does not mean I didn't get a decent amount of scrap. 41 ships defeated, 97 beacons explored, 1823. It's a pretty good run. Is that on? Oh, I have to do B. There we go. First win with the red tail on this save. Alright. Alright, hopefully I got most of my bad RNG and all of my salt out on that first run. We're probably going to go a little late today, because I've been going late on my streams, and I'm going to need to go late if I want to get 2 more runs in. So real quick, my friends, I'm Stamp Stretchies Risham. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the FTL and the salt. Now, when we come back, we will try to unlock another C ship, which is just basically getting wins on all the B ships now. So y'all are amazing. I'll see you in just a bit. And quick 6 seconds worth of ads while I AFK. Be right back, my friends.